Welcome to Nick Sapp Junior Sports Talk TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, today we back. Georgia versus Alabama. Another SEC matchup. Another SEC classic. The Clash of the Titans. This is the game we've been waiting for a long time now. We've been doing a lot of talking on both sides. Georgia feel like they're gonna pull it off. Alabama feel like we're gonna pull it off. So hey, Saturday, there's no more talking. It's all about what you do on the field. We can do all the talking we want to, but it's all up to the players on the field. And I got some guys on here tonight. Y'all seen them before. Two Georgia fans that I feel like, hey, they're very knowledgeable of what their team do. My guy Lucien, you may know him from the Bama Standard over there on the Final Wilson podcast. Very knowledgeable of what we talking about. So tonight, y'all, we finna talk about it. We're gonna have our differences tonight, but we're gonna have good football talk tonight. So, hey, sit back, buckle up your seat, and enjoy the show. So, how y'all doing today, fellas?
Good.
Go dogs, baby. It's all about the dogs, baby. It is all about the dogs.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. So, man, we've been doing all the talking. We obviously feel different ways. And Lucien, I'm gonna get your thoughts. How you feeling about this game so far, man?
I feel great about it, honestly. I feel that Saban's got our boys' mind in the right spot. I feel that we've made the proper mistakes throughout the season to be ready to go into a game like this. I mean, we've gone through the gauntlet time and time again, year in, year out. And I feel like these upperclassmen are going to have these younger boys ready to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, dog, let me ask you how you feel about this game that coming up Saturday.
Man, I feel good about the game, man. We're at home in our backyard, so y'all can stop with that Brian Denny East crap. You know what I mean? Y'all can kill that. You know what I mean?
True.
So, but yeah, man, I feel good about the game, man. Of course, Kirby gonna always have a guy prepare. He gonna always have a good game plan for. He gonna have each and every scenario gonna be repped in practice, and like they say, man, our practices are harder than the games, man.
Okay.
So it's gonna be another one of them things. It's gonna be a good game though.
Okay. Shane Pate. Shane, how you feel about it, man?
Oh yeah, well, I feel good about it. I definitely got a healthy respect for Alabama, and I definitely feel like they're capable of beating us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got a good team, and and I feel that we got a better offense, and I feel that we're the better team. But in these types of games, the little mistakes kill you. You know what I'm saying? Turnovers, penalties. And my biggest concern is I'm not worried about Milroe beating us straight up in the pocket. I don't think he can beat us in the pocket. My worry is Milroe getting in the busted plays. That's when Milroe is at his best, in busted plays. You know what I'm saying? That's 80% of his production is on busted plays. The big plays. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so that's what scares me about facing Milroe, is that he's more dangerous on busted plays than he is lining up and just staying within the pocket. So that's the game right there to me is can we contain them? Can we keep them in the pocket?
So but most every game plan that Kirby has is to stop the run. So he gonna stop the run first. Miro going to have to beat us in that pocket, and stopping the run is everything for Kirby. Whether it's and then we all know dual threat quarterback have given us some problems and stuff. But it also, when I look at the game plan, it be people like Kirby said all the time. I discipline, and going into somebody else's house. When I say house, your gap, and not being at your home when you're supposed to be there, and they go to ball going back the other way where you're supposed to be. So I think it'll come down, like I said, our discipline and stopping that run, because if you don't know where you're supposed to be, busted plays will occur, and we all know he can go the distance, like my man was saying.
Yeah, I just think he's more dangerous when he's off schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sticking to the script. I think that's when he's the most. That's when he's getting these big throws. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
every Alabama game, but with the film I have watched, and he's more accurate when he's off schedule than he is in the pocket.
And see, for me, I go to games like Texas A&M and stuff. Like, I think he held his own that game. Even Kentucky game, it wasn't no big explosive plays. He was making the throws that he was supposed to make. You know what I'm saying? Without it being broken plays and nothing like that.
It was his best game. And I told you that last time. I think Kentucky was his best game.
And that's how you got to beat us.
Throwing the ball.
So, Lushawn, I'm going to ask you this since we're talking about it right now. How you feel about our offense versus Georgia's defense?
Well, you know, being as if Jalen Milroe has the third highest quarterback efficiency in the country, only second to Bo Nix and that other dude out there, Jaden Daniels. I feel great. I think that we have not shown a lot of what we have and our abilities. I think our offense has been vanilla all year, and I think that bodes well for us. I also think that we can have some players on the offensive side that can cause some mismatches in their back half of their defense. And I feel confident in our offensive line that they're going to be able to eventually lean on them dogs and get the job done.
Okay. See, I feel the same way about that too. And see, me, one of the players that I'm thinking they can step up in this game and cause a little disruption, Kendra Law. How do you feel about Kendra Law in this game?
I mean, we've seen flashes of him, but nothing's really hit yet. And I kind of feel that Saban didn't necessarily save him for this game, but I know he likes to pull all the stops out in big games like this. So I think Kendrick Law is going to have an impact, not just running the ball either or catching the ball. He's going to have a big impact on special teams, I feel, too.
Yeah. And see, that's the way I look at it, too. I tell people
What part? Hold on. What part of special team? In the punt return?
Kick returner.
Kick
return. Okay.
We haven't given up 1 yard all season. I don't know if y'all
punt return.
A punt return. Yeah, we haven't given up 1 yard. Well, yeah, okay, I got you. Okay.
That's why I was trying to make sure to my punt return and kick return because I ain't no yardage in the punt return. That's not happening.
Okay.
I mean,
special team.
We haven't given up 1 yard this year.
Yeah,
you haven't played Alabama yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just going by what we have played. We haven't given
no,
up.
I agree. I see what you're saying though.
I want Kool-Aid to try that back there. You know,
Kool-Aid ain't back there, dog.
Kool-Aid
ain't back there.
He ain't back there no more.
No,
okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Looking for y'all.
Yeah, that dream's gone for you.
No. It don't matter though. Who back that though? But go ahead.
Oh, it's gonna matter.
See how I feel about Kendra Law. Like I tell people, I said I've been seeing Kendra Law. He ain't been doing no explosive things, but you've been seeing more and more and more of him each game. And I just feel like he's due for something big to happen. It was almost an Auburn game, but it got called back for holding. So I just feel like he's due for something big in the big game, do something big in the game. And me, I'm looking at this special teams wise too on the kickoff return.
Well, I mean, I listen, you know, I mean, that's an area where Georgia's been really strong at. We haven't, you know what I'm saying, well, we don't really have a lot of deficiency in that area. You know, I mean, let me ask y'all a question. You know, I gave you my concerns of facing Milroe, which I think are real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those are general concerns. Beck's got a really quick release. And we got one of the best offensive lines in the country. And if your edge rushers can't get to him and Beck got time to sit in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. He's going to dice and slice you. And he's done it to everybody.
You ain't no? No. We have the top 2 corner tandem in the nation. It's not going to happen.
Yes.
Okay.
And see,
on Brock Bowers, what happens with that?
Who?
We got something for that too.
So just like you just said, every time we say something, you first thing you said, well, you haven't played Alabama. Well, your corners haven't played Georgia.
We
Your
played better
D-line-
receivers. What are you talking about? We played Malik Neighbors, who's a Blinn-Calf receiver. What are you talking about?
And see,
We ain't
I
played
said
no
haven't
receivers.
played Georgia.
Hold on
I
now.
said haven't played Georgia.
And I'm naming
I ain't
better
said
receivers
LSU.
than you guys have.
But name,
I'm
I'm
naming
talking about
better
a team.
receivers.
I'm talking about you haven't named a better
receivers.
team. You haven't named a better
receivers.
team though.
Hold
You
on.
haven't named a
receivers.
better team.
Better receivers.
Not
We're
exactly-
talking
You're
about
talking about a better team.
cornerbacks.
That's
We're
not
talking about
exactly.
Okay.
cornerbacks.
That's not exactly
Okay.
true. We locked down 2 of the best receivers in the country. To held them 1 to 50,
Who?
1 to 3.
Who?
Trey for the guy from Ole Miss and the guy from Dominique.
We
from
did that
Bird.
too.
And
We did
Dominique
that
from
too.
Bird.
Dominique from
Luther
Missouri.
Bird.
And
Yeah.
listen. Y'all held Dominique Lovett to
Dominique Lovett played for
3 catches,
Luther
58
Bird.
yards, and 1 touchdown. But Theo Wait, the other guy had 5 catches for 90 yards.
No,
so
no,
you do
no.
hold one down.
The Ole Miss one. No,
what stops y'all
look at it
from-
again. Look at it again. Not the Ole Miss receiver. No, he didn't have nowhere near that.
They didn't have nothing on us.
Well, he didn't even play in that game. Their best receiver didn't even play against y'all.
I'm saying we played better receivers this year than you guys have, and we've locked them down. Malik Neighbors is a better receiver than anybody you got on your team. And you can't tell me otherwise.
Allegedly.
The numbers prove it.
He
The
played in a
numbers
different.
prove it.
He played in a different offense than our receivers play in. He played in a different offense.
What does that mean?
He played in a different offense.
Now you're making an excuse because your scheme
No,
can't get your players yardage? That don't even make sense.
Bro, we got 7 players. We got 7 players over 20 with over 20 receptions.
But
bro.
he also has a teammate that also ranks top in the nation in touchdowns and
Thomas.
yardage. I think it's almost 1,000.
Gifted quarterback, and they got gifted receivers. I ain't nobody disputing that.
No, but what the question is how do I feel about our DBs going against your receivers? And I said I feel confident because we've played better receivers. That's what the question was. That's what my answer was.
But
so let me ask you this: what do you feel about my D line versus your O line?
Confident.
I feel good for it because y'all D-lining ain't been D-lining. See, one thing y'all say this year that we haven't faced a defense like Georgia.
Yeah,
y'all
we have Texas
9.
A&M.
Texas A&M is ranked number 10.
Texas
A&M defensive line, in my opinion, is better than what Georgia defensive line is. Y'all good. I do get that. But they got 5 to 6 sacks on us, and we still won the game.
Hey, hold on. I'm just trying to see something right now. So how you feel about your linebackers matching over my tight ends?
Jahad Campbell gonna handle his.
How you feel? How do you feel about your linebacker matching up against Brock Bowers?
I just said he gonna handle his.
So basically, every matchup. So basically, every matchup on the field, Bama just gonna win, right?
No, Brock Bowers gonna get his. I'm not gonna say he's not gonna get his.
Okay, he gonna eat anybody you put over there. So just say that. Give my guy props. I will mind giving Milroy props.
Bowers is the best tight end in the country.
So don't
get his.
Yeah. So say that. You know what I'm talking. Say that. So don't just say, oh, he gonna do his thing. Like, no, bro, it's okay to give credit with credit.
I just said he's gonna get his. I just said that.
Brock Bowers
we're not gonna win.
The one
he's gonna get his.
The one that's gonna be the problem for Lad McConkey. I'm trying to tell you, Brock Bowers gonna eat. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna make plays. The one that's gonna burn y'all is Lad McConkey. And y'all can sit there now. He ain't been healthy all season, and one thing that kid can do is run routes. He can get open. He can get separation. He did that his whole career. Got separated. Lad McConkey is the one you need to worry about. Brock Bowers, you already know what he brings to the table. But when you have Lad McConkey and Brock Bowers on the field at the same time, pick your poison. Because you can't lock both of them down. And then you add Dylan Bell to it, and Dylan Bell been on fire. I'm just trying to say it ain't as easy as you think it is locking them down. It ain't gonna be as easy as you think it is because you got a quarterback with a quick release.
We faced Jaden Daniels. He's a better quarterback with a quicker release and who's more athletic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels
is a better quarterback.
Bro.
Hey,
he has horrible garbage defense.
They did this against the best defense. The best defense they played is ranked number 39. They haven't done this to a team that's ranked number 17 in defense. Yes, y'all have.
I know the stats. I know the
We're
numbers.
ranked in the top 10 defensively and offensively.
Of course.
And what I'm saying is, yeah, Jaden Daniels was a beast, and the offense was hell, but their defense was garbage.
What the hell does that got to do with? We're talking about their offense. We ain't talking about their defense. We're talking about the quarterback. We're talking about the quarterback.
Right, but
and the receivers. That's offense. Ain't nothing with about the defense.
That goes together. That's why they couldn't stop nobody.
Man. Speaking of receivers, how many receivers in the LSU? I mean, how many receivers in any game that you played where that y'all had somebody with 10 people or more with receptions?
I think we got multiple games with that, actually.
I said, have y'all played against who's your opponent with more than 10 people with receptions in the game?
That's because you're playing defenses that can't guard nobody. That don't even make sense. If you're playing
we played for the same people that you played. We played for the same people that you played.
And what was the score comparison? What was the score?
I don't care.
You guys played those teams after we beat up on them.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I don't care nothing about the schedule. That's weak. That's weak.
What do you mean?
That's
come
weak,
on,
bro.
That ain't
that's
weak.
Weak.
That's a science.
That's weak. That's weak, bro.
And beat them 38.
That's weak.
38 to 10.
So y'all play Kentucky after we beat up on them.
Yeah, we beat Kentucky.
What are you saying, bro?
Come on, bro.
Okay.
We played Kentucky after several people beat up on them.
What are you saying? The schedule is the schedule. I mean, you keep talking about we played these. Y'all played three teams that was slow, and one of them almost beat you.
What?
When I said slow, less than opponents. South Florida, Chattanooga, and who the other team y'all played early in the year? Middle Tennessee State.
Okay. So, and what's your point? You guys still have a less schedule than we do.
So, initially maybe, but maybe
it doesn't matter. The last five schedule than you guys.
The last 5 games, our last 4 games, our opponent was better than your last 4.
What?
Who was ranked that you played your last 4 games?
Ole Miss was ranked.
No, that was that.
Y'all played them early in the year. Y'all played them early.
Okay, so but the thing is, y'all can go to the later year part of y'all year. We can go to the early part of our year.
No. What I'm saying, he said the strength of schedule, but in reality, our schedule got better at the end of the year. At the beginning of the year, when you looked at the schedule, okay, yeah, it might have been here, but didn't nobody expect Missouri to be 10-2. Didn't nobody expect Ole Miss to be 10-2. So our schedule actually strengthened. Those the same team that y'all played.
The fact of the matter is, the numbers say we have a better strength of schedule, whether you guys are saying that or not.
We wasn't on there. Georgia wasn't on your schedule.
Yeah, we wasn't on y'all neither, though.
Yeah.
But I'm just using his narrative against him, because every time you say something,
ain't using my narrative against me.
I'm using your narrative.
No, you're not.
I'm using your narrative. Because everything we say, Georgia wasn't, well, you didn't play Alabama.
I said that one time. I said that one time.
Yeah,
and you use that my excuse. You use that as my excuse for everything.
That's
Why don't you listen to what I'm talking about?
I'm listening to you now.
Apparently not, because you're using something I said 10 minutes ago.
That's your narrative. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
I'm realistic about it. I'm
gonna be
about it up front. I said Alabama can beat us. I said that Jay Milroe can beat us if things go a certain way. I'm realistic about it. But my man over there, man, you talking about across the board, Georgia ain't got a shot. I don't think you're being realistic, brother. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm being completely realistic.
I mean, Georgia is
so we don't have a shot.
I'm not saying you guys got a shot. You're here to talk about your team. I'm talking about my team.
No, but we talking about in reality, though. In reality,
I'm not talking about your team.
So what I'm saying,
not
so
my
you don't
team.
think we have?
Why would I talk about? Why would I talk about your team? That ain't my team. I don't give a damn what goes on in Georgia.
You want, and I really don't care what go on in Alabama. But since both the two teams are playing, Because we all know both. It's a 50-50 chance that somebody gonna lose.
Football. As a guy that watched the game of football, it really don't matter what team it is. If you look at football and watch football, all right.
No,
I'm talking about football. I'm not talking about what color jersey you have on. I'm talking about football.
Right. So if you're watching football, does Georgia have a chance? So you're saying like Georgia don't have a chance to win the game? If you're watching football, take the A out the front of your jersey, take the G out the front of that jersey. You saying they don't have a chance at winning? If you're watching
Georgia
football,
definitely has a chance at winning. But the thing is, we got the chance too. Look, this is a guessing game.
Nick, I said that.
This is a guessing game. But we just back in the fact that, you know, some of the teams that y'all play, just like y'all said with us, some of the teams that y'all play, we question. Like, first thing people told us after the Auburn game, we can't play y'all like we play Auburn. But I go to the same thing. Y'all can't play us like y'all play Auburn. People was saying earlier, well, regardless, whatever.
We didn't have a good game, but we didn't need a miracle to beat Auburn. We didn't need a miracle.
Hey, damn near, because it was only by 7 points. Just because we
didn't need a miracle.
Auburn played us tough. But I was saying about that Auburn game is that that's the last game before they gave Beck the full playbook. All right. After that game, they really let him have full control of the offense. Right. So when you watch Beck from the first to the Auburn game, he's tight. He's tight in all those games. Watch him now. He's loose. So there's a big difference. No, but Auburn played us tough, man. That's a hard – listen, people talk about Auburn being whatever. It's hard to go down and beat them in that stadium, man. There's some kind of juju voodoo shit going on in that stadium, man. I'm just saying, man, it's hard. Now, there's times we go down and whoop them, but a lot of times we got to come out and scrape out a win, just like y'all did. I'm not – listen, we both didn't do good against them. We won the games. You know what I'm saying? You know, we didn't have to go – you know, we had a lead in the fourth quarter. We didn't come down to the 4th and 31. But, hey, y'all won the game. That's all that matters. All right?
Nick Jr., we had a conversation prior to that. We talked about that game. Like, when Auburn at their worst, that's when they best.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I expected a dogfight in that game. But I didn't expect a miracle to be a miracle. I didn't expect them to win the game outright like they had a chance to. But I knew it was going to be a dogfight. And I knew it was going to be a dogfight when we went there. Our first really road test in the SEC, Carson Beck first really road test in the SEC, I kind of figured that. Did I think it was going to go the way it did? Not really, but I knew they was going to. It's one of our rivals. Georgia got several rivals in the SEC, and Auburn is one of them.
So, I'm gonna ask y'all this. Y'all offense, did I just ask that one? Offense versus defense. How do y'all feel about y'all offense versus our defense? I can't remember. I got so sidetracked now.
Man, I told you, it depends on what type of pass rush Alabama come with and how much time Beck got to throw the ball. If for Alabama to be successful against us, they're gonna have to get to the quarterback. Gonna have to mess up his timing. But if Beck can sit there, and Beck don't need a whole lot of time, but if Beck can sit there and throw the ball, and you know one thing about him, he's got a quick release. He's good at finding. If he can hit those open guys, then I feel really good about it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, but one thing about Georgia is we're gonna be balanced. We're gonna run the ball and throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? Where we used to be a straight run team, play action pass. We're more diverse. You know what I'm saying? So if Kendall Milton get to running downhill, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's what we do. We lean on you. We suffocate you, man. We're going into the fourth quarter. We suffocate you. That's how we've been beating teams.
Lucian, how you feel about our defense versus the offense, man?
I feel it's going to be a battle who's more physical at the line of scrimmage. If our defensive line can win the trenches, then we'll be successful.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. It's a line game.
And see, my opinion, I think we're gonna have one of the better defensive line that y'all have faced.
Of course, I agree with you.
Oh, that I mean, that goes out saying everything about this game is gonna be other. It's probably the better that either team have seen all year.
This game is good on good. We recruit five. We both recruit 5-star players. Develop them. We both develop them. This is good on good. I mean,
this is my honest opinion. If Bama can't get to Beck with 4, it's probably gonna be a long day. Cause I mean, you got to send a blitzer, and Carson Beck, when he see that blitzer coming, he get rid of that ball real quick.
He been good against the blitz.
He been awesome against the blitz, and that just ain't no. This ain't no shade. This ain't no nothing. If they can't get to him with 4, and they got to send a blitzer, it's gonna be a long day. We're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have a good day. So,
and see, to me personally, and I agree. I agree. If a dude got time, he can pick you apart. I just feel like our back end is strong, man. I'm confident in our back end. The reason why I like this game so much.
Freshman, y'all got good, man. That freshman, that Caleb Downs, that kid like he's been there for 3 years, man. He's good. Malachi Moore is good too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a good backfield. You know, y'all got a good backfield. You know, this year our receivers been able to get space, separation. That's the key. There's a lot of times we played y'all and our guys couldn't get separation and kept dropping balls. You know what I'm saying? But this year, man, this team, they catching balls, man. They getting separation, they getting space. And so I look for Alabama to play man. I mean, to be in the pocket. And I look for a lot of 50-50 balls in this game. Either way, on both sides. I mean, who's going to make the play, right? That's what it goes down to. Or is the officiating going to don't let them play ball, man? It's going to be a lot of penalties, or they're going to let them play ball. It's going to be rough in the trenches, man.
So, I'm going to ask you, what is that one thing that you think can separate the Georgia from Alabama in this game?
I think efficiency on offense. I think we're a better offense and we're more efficient. And I think experience. And this Alabama got a good team, man. I ain't here to knock Alabama. I ain't doing this podcast. Alabama got a real good team. Y'all go and recruit the same players. We recruit the same players. All right, y'all. I mean, the thing though, you got a young team. Georgia has more leadership and experience in this team because these guys have done it for 2 years. You talk about the leadership. You got guys that have done it. They have this class. I mean, this senior class has got three undefeated seasons. That's hard to do. 3 undefeated seasons in the SEC, whether it's the East or the West. That's hard to damn do, man. That's experience and that's leadership. And that's why I think that, when the pedal hits the metal, I think that's the advantage Georgia has in this game. It's leadership and experience because they've just been through it. They've been through it more. Alabama's a young team. I mean, you got some older, some experience, but a lot of players are young. Y'all playing a lot of freshmen in this, a lot of sophomores and freshmen in this team. So, I mean,
and I like them sophomore freshmen. I seen them dudes grow like I don't know what.
Yeah.
I get it. It's the class of the time for a reason. We calling this the national championship before the national championship for a reason. Yeah. But I think there was a lot of doubt put on our team this year. A lot of people seen stuff throughout the season as we grew throughout the season. And a lot of people didn't expect what they seen from us coming to this point.
Yeah.
And so
growed a lot, man. Y'all growed a hell of a lot. in the
And
season.
I just feel like the country down in us a whole lot. And I know for a fact this is when Bama's at his best, when Coach Saban's at his best. It's a lot of rat poison out there this week. And I feel like this team has been battle tested all season, whether it's struggle wins, they lost to Texas, whatever. I feel like this team is battle tested. They built for this moment, in my opinion.
I agree with you. Both teams are battle tested. Both of them we've had our struggle wins too, but we've had to persevere and come back and win in the fourth quarter. You know, both teams are going through that. You know, this game's gonna come down to, like my man said, line of scrimmage play, and also it's gonna come down to turnovers and penalties. I mean, who gonna make the mistakes? You know, I mean,
that's definitely gonna be a factor.
Yeah, who gonna who gonna lose containment? Who, you know, I mean, like I told you, Milroe. You know, I don't think if we can hold him in the pocket and make him throw those medium throws or short to medium throws, but if we can't stop him from getting outside the schedule, he's more dangerous when he disrupted. That's when he's dangerous. That's when he complete the majority of passes. That's when he hit them long balls. Is when he get outside the schedule. He get outside the pocket, you know, and he making shit happen with his feet and holding the ball too long. You know, I mean, giving the receivers time to get separation. That's what Alabama dangerous, man. I mean, you know, so shit, that's the ball game right there.
Listen, you had something to say. I feel like you were about to say something.
No, not really. I just don't agree with anything he just said about our offense, but we'll see Saturday.
What don't you agree with? On your input?
Anything you said about our offense.
I mean, I wasn't talking.
I know. I'm just saying I don't agree with your what you said. It's nothing against you. I just have a different outlook.
Okay, what's your outlook? What's what we want to hear?
Tommy Rees is going to be the X factor. We have a game planner now that's not a boring, tiresome, run the same juju plays every time. We actually have an innovative play caller, and not just on our offense. We have a defensive coordinator that has been in the SEC, that has been through SEC football. He's played Georgia. He's played Kirby time and time again. So it's not like we're going up against you guys like the last couple of years where we have inexperienced defensive coordinator. We have a very seasoned defensive coordinator.
And he Golden was inexperienced.
I said experienced.
I said he wasn't inexperienced.
Yes, compared to Kevin Steele,
he's been there 5 years,
and he wasn't good. And he wasn't good.
He might not have been good. He might not have been good, but he wasn't inexperienced. Inexperienced is Tommy Rees.
No, when we faced you guys, Pete Golding did not have 5 years under his belt.
As a DC?
He didn't.
When did he become DC?
He might have had 2 years under his belt at that point.
And how long was he on staff before that?
On staff, I think he was a recruiter or something, bro.
Nah, he might have been an analyst before he got the DC linebacker job. So again, he didn't have experience
at Bama.
No, he didn't have experience. Period. He came from a small college. That's not experience.
Why isn't that experience?
Georgia got Muschamp. Georgia got experience over there too with Kirby Smart.
I'm talking about our team though. I'm talking about from what you said about our team. That's what I'm adjusting. I'm not adjusting you guys right now. I'm adjusting what you said about our team.
Okay.
No, I agree, Lucien. I really do. I feel like Tommy Rees have learned how to drive the Lamborghini this year. And I feel like he gonna really be in his bag this game. I feel like he gonna really be in his bag this game. Like, I hear Georgia fans talking about holding one receiver down. I don't feel like it's just one receiver that y'all can hold down and we can't win. Like, it's other receivers on our team. As far as our offensive line, listen, I'm confident in this offensive line the way we have grown up so far because y'all defensive line is good, but to me, in my point, the defensive line for Georgia ain't defensive line like they have been the last.
Don't compare it to our previous years. Compare it to your previous opponents.
Mississippi, not Mississippi State, Texas A&M. I feel like they got a better defensive line than y'all, and they got sacks on us, and we won the game.
They got okay.
That's my opinion though. Like they're right behind y'all in defense.
They right behind us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but the flip side of that is Texas A&M's offense ain't nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it goes together.
I agree. But we're talking about the offensive line versus the defensive line. I was talking about that though.
But when you look at those matchups though, right? I mean, their defense did play good. But what happened when they got, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a good defense. Y'all got a strong-ass defense. But what happened when they got the ball? If you can't have one side play good and expect to win a game. It takes both units to play a football game. You know what I'm saying? So if you're like LSU had the best offense in the country all year. I mean, and if LSU would have had half-ass defense, they'd be undefeated, whooping everybody's ass and win a national championship this year. But LSU's defense was so bad that it didn't. I mean, yeah, the offense put all these points on the board, but the defense was bad. Everybody was scoring on them, and they just couldn't stop nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's hand in hand, man. Defense and offense is hand in hand. Units got to complement each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
me personally, I think Cade Proctor finna have a nightmare because he ain't played the same struggles he had at the beginning of the year. The second half of y'all season, he hadn't played anybody that gonna put in the second half of the season. Nobody that gonna put pressure on them like what Georgia gonna put on them coming off their edge. Regardless if we ain't talking about, it ain't no Trayvon Walker on our team. It ain't no JC on our team this year. The guy that we got, the number 13 from
Williams.
Yes, the number 13s and the 35, another true freshman going on trip.
He good, but I expect more from him this year too.
Hey, you act like he doesn't go up against Dallas Turner and Chris Braswell every day in practice. Come on now.
He do good on good. Dallas Turner good, but that is when we just talking about in this game. We ain't talking about practice. I mean, he good. Those guys are good. Dallas Turner's good, but we talking about in the game. I ain't talking about.
But it ain't, that, I mean, it's okay.
Just like, so on the flip side of that, like Ernest Green and my other tackle, Cade Proctor ain't here. He can't. He not those guys either.
I don't know, man.
I got a first-round right tackle over there ready to go.
So do we. His name's J.C. Latham. No, that's our left tackle.
Yeah,
he's the right tackle.
You're right tackle. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I'm saying we talking about that left. We talking about that left side over there though, on y'all left side. Latham, he's decent. He good.
Yeah, he's decent. Got a first-round grade. That's better than decent.
Yeah, that's better than decent.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Well, you know what I mean. Well, right now it's hate week. I'm gonna give you minimal props. How about that? He decent. He decent.
Y'all gave me stuff for doing that to y'all.
Yeah, he all right. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said. He decent. He decent.
That's how I feel about the D-line too.
I know. You trying to minimize. They straight. Yeah. Hey man, but it's all gonna be settled with toe meat leather though. I can't wait.
What my boy KB say? Supposedly Georgia supposed to have the best defense.
I ain't been watching KB.
You heard that late night. You heard that last night when we was on the phone. On the chat. That was funny, man.
I haven't watched KB this week, but I know the hate must have been real. I need to go back and watch KB. I know he hates big time.
Oh yeah,
I know he talking.
And one of the things, my thing too, I know y'all saying, listen, no, y'all need to let Jalen Milroe break the pocket because he'll bust your ass if you break a play. But I feel like Milroe gonna hold it down in the pocket. I done seen him get so much better with making the throws he need to make to win the game. That's just how I feel about Milroe. I I know for a fact that y'all haven't faced an athletic quarterback like that. Payne Thorne went crazy. He went.
No,
He ran
I agree with
through.
you. He's the best. He's the best we played all season. This the best. Listen, this the best team. And Missouri's good. Missouri's a real good team. I ain't taking nothing from, but Alabama's a step above Missouri. This is the best team we don't played all year.
A step, right? A step
Yeah,
above.
step.
Ain't too far behind.
Y'all, they lost 2 games. Y'all lost 1 game. Yeah, y'all just a step above them.
Missouri will play y'all too, man. Missouri's got a squad.
Yeah,
bro.
a step.
Yeah, they got a squad in the East. You right.
You know, they
beat everybody in the West, man. Quit playing.
Man, you crazy.
They will play.
They be there.
Cap.
They lost to LSU.
They lost to LSU. They ain't everybody in the West.
I mean, if you play that game today, they'll win.
You can't play that game. LSU already beat them. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. So
don't work like
it don't work like that. But I guess what, if you played it today again, I'm betting on Missouri. I'm betting on Missouri.
High-scoring game, and Missouri threw a pick 6. That was a difference in that game.
I think the 2 interceptions when they played y'all was the difference.
Maybe.
Just like last week, it was a miracle in the end zone. What the difference in that game?
It was a miracle by Brock Bowers in the Auburn game.
Really, truly.
Brock Bowers just took over. He just took over. That wasn't no miracle. It was 8 plays, 8 plays. He just took over the game.
That was Georgia's miracle.
It was a muff. It was a muff punt because if the Auburn guy ain't dancing when he feels the punt, the game is over.
Yeah. Muff punt. Well,
get better.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, it's what it is.
Listen, y'all undefeated, but it's games like the Vanderbilt game.
No,
y'all won. Don't get me wrong, but Vanderbilt ain't had no business being Vanderbilt. Didn't have that business being that close to y'all.
Yeah, we gave up some big plays in that game. Yeah, we play like shit. I mean,
hey, man,
and that went early. That went early.
I'd rather Vanderbilt play us tough than be losing 3/4 of a game to South Florida, bro.
Fun fact in that game, Jalen Miller didn't play.
We know that.
I don't care who played. It's Alabama. I don't care who played. It's Alabama. You're not supposed to ever be losing to South Florida.
But we didn't.
Got a Division II worthy quarterback starting the game. It do matter.
Notre Dame is not Division II.
But we didn't lose the game, so
y'all asked for him. Yeah, you didn't lose him. So that's what I'm saying. We didn't lose to Vanderbilt. So no, you talking about Vanderbilt? We didn't lose.
I wasn't talking about Vanderbilt. I don't give a damn about Vanderbilt.
We had some games this year where we didn't play well. You know what I'm saying? Vanderbilt, UAB, we beat them 49-20. UAB ain't had no business scoring 21 points. Now, one of them touchdowns was in garbage time, but still though. I mean, yeah, we haven't been as good as defensively as we were the last 2 years. To tell the truth, I ain't gonna try to make up no excuses on it. We're playing better ball now, and so are y'all. Toward the end of the season, both these squads are playing better football right now. You know what I'm saying? Both of us has found out what works for them. And so I mean, it could go either way. I'll be honest with you.
My opinion, I just don't feel like Carson Beck getting all that time like he been doing all season.
That's Alabama's job is to stop that. You know what I'm saying? It's matchups, right? Alabama will be facing the best offensive line they played all season. Georgia's offensive line be playing the best defensive line they played all season. So it's all about matchups, right? It's all about winning each man winning his matchup, right? So you can best bet both teams are looking at schemes and looking at Dallas Turner and hey, he a true threat. He a true threat. You know what I'm saying? So they, who they gonna put to box him out, right? You know what I'm saying? But
who you gonna put on Braswell?
Yeah, see, that was my thing too. I was just about to say.
We got another one on the other side that y'all ain't even said nothing about. Chris Braswell is a top guy in the SEC in sacks too. You don't just have one; you got two to contend with. It's not just that. It's not just one.
Yes.
No, I mean, yeah, it's y'all got a good team, man. I mean, it's gonna be.
And see, this is the thing I was having with Georgia fans this week too. They keep saying we'll start Jermaine Burton. Okay, start Jermaine Burton, but it's not just Jermaine Burton. Somebody said we'll start Isaiah Bond. It's not just Isaiah Bond.
So I know about Bond. Like I said, man, y'all got weapons. I'm not underestimating Alabama. I'm not. I'm just saying I think we have an edge in the game for the reason I told you earlier. But like I said, it's all come down to fundamentals. All gonna come down to win their battles on that line of scrimmage. And
hey, can y'all hear me?
Beck throw the ball.
Yeah.
If Beck has time to throw the ball, then Georgia's gonna be successful. And that's all I'm saying.
The same thing can be said of Jalen Milroe. If Milroe's back there in the pocket, y'all are done.
Yeah, Milroe hold the ball longer than Carson Beck. So I mean that's that.
But okay, now like early in the season, I feel like it was him being undecisive. But now I feel like is that a testament of our offensive line now? Cause he look real comfortable back there to me now.
Hey, if you want to sit back there and throw 65-yard darts, go ahead. If y'all want to let him do that. Because he's leading the nation in passes over 50 yards in the top 5. So go ahead. Like I said earlier in the show, he's top 3 in quarterback rating. Percentage. Rating.
I don't think. Yeah, but I mean, look at the percentage of throws though. Carson Beck's thrown well over 1,000 yards more than Jalen Milroe.
And he has the same amount of interceptions and something else. Like
you got to think if Jalen Milroe gets 132 more tries, he's going to have more yards. You see, that's a double-edged sword you just tried to do there.
I mean, it's a fact. I mean, Carson Beck has thrown for more yardage than Jalen Milroe.
With 22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Milroe has 21 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
He has more attempts. Do you understand what we're saying here? He's had to throw the ball because he's not as accurate as Jalen Milroe to get the same numbers.
Let's see. Carson Beck is in the between 70 and 80 percentile of his throws in completions. Where's Jalen Milroe at?
I just told you he's top. The only people that have a quarterback rating higher than him are Bo Nix, okay, and Jaden Daniels. Those are the only 2 players. So that means Carson Beck doesn't have a higher rating than him.
Hold on. Oh, Lord. Hold on 1 second.
And see, with the rushing yards, that Milroe has, who's the better overall quarterback? We can argue our guy.
I mean, he's more athletic. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Want to take 132 more throws to make the same amount of touchdowns? How does that make sense?
Because we running the ball.
Does it? No, we running the ball too. We running the ball. Milroe got 500 more yards rushing than Beck. So what's your argument in that?
I ain't talking about from the quarterback position.
No, I'm talking about your man up here talking about how Carson Beck is a better thrower, but yet he has 132 more attempts, and they got damn near the same amount of touchdowns.
But he's still a better thrower, though. He's still a better thrower.
If he was a better thrower, he'd have a better quarterback rating. What are you talking about?
He's still a better thrower.
Oh,
thrower. So when you said throwing, that's like if you put him. That's like if you put him out there.
Quarterback rating, not thrower. That don't even make sense. A thrower. What are you talking about? A flamethrower? We're talking about quarterback. We're talking about statistics.
Okay, no. Okay. So they say he has better statistics. When you said thrower, what they do in the combine, they get out there and throw the ball. So if you put him out there and throw it, I think he's a better thrower. But we talking about
Jalen's numbers say he's better. What are you talking about?
Okay.
How are you coming to this conclusion? If the numbers say he's better, what you're being like right now is the playoff committee. That's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing right now. You're not taking the top. number statistically to win the argument. You're being opinionated. Take the top statistical number.
I don't have it in front of me, man, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of factors going to that quarterback rating, but I'm talking about just passing wise. I think Carson Beck's got a better completion rate than
Jalen Milroe also leads the country in completion rating for deep ball passes.
I'm not talking. Yeah, he may have them in that. I'm talking about overall. I can't get.
That's no broken down. That's no broken down play. We're talking about.
He'd have a better rating.
That's no broken down plays we're talking about when you get out there and just throw the ball downfield. Hail Marys. Yeah, he good at that. He real good at that.
What, rolling a quarterback to the right?
Yeah,
or the left?
Yeah, he real good at those broken down play.
Well, you know,
he the best busted play quarterback in college football. That he is. I mean, he elite at being a busted play quarterback. He very
I'm
good
laughing,
at that.
but it's true though, man. The man talking about he got a whole lot more miracles than the one against Auburn. I mean, all them damn
miracles. Because a man makes a play, it's a miracle. You guys get out of here because you guys make the same miracles every weekend too.
Some of them throws, man.
Man, some of them throws are what?
I mean, the man scrambling around for 10 yards in the backfield, and it's
one thing about it. On not one play of this game, he would never have just two people rushing him. Never, at no point in this game, he would just have two people rushing him.
And he had a better defensive line rushing him than you guys, and he did fine.
Who? What D line? What D line?
Who? Texas A&M.
Who?
Who?
Okay, I mean that's opinionated. That's your opinion.
It's stats. Look at the stats.
That's your opinion.
I don't go off my opinion. I go off the stats.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All I know, A&M ain't in the game tomorrow.
I'm about to
A&M got 7 losses. A&M got 7 losses. It'll spoil a little brat, like most Alabama fan. It'll spoil a little brat, man.
Hey, man.
What's up?
What's going on? Hey, so man, what y'all score prediction for the game here, man?
I mean, that's a tough one. I'll be honest with you, Nick. I mean, because I think the game could go either way. I think it's 50-50. I really do. I think both teams got a 50% chance of winning this game. So I've been tore up about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm not torn about it. That's for sure.
But I'm going to roll my dogs, of course, right? So I'm just throwing this out here. I have no idea if I get anywhere near this, but 38-28, Georgia. But like I said, though, man, there's a lot of factors in this ball game, and it's going to come down to a lot, and I mean, and listen, man, the message to the guy that just left, man. I wasn't trying to run him off the show, but I wasn't trying to. When I was talking about the busted plays, man, I mean, I was laughing, but I mean, no disrespect. It's just I seen the man make some crazy runs and crazy throws that just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what in the heck? He's more dangerous on the busted plays than he is in the pocket. Now, I ain't watched every Alabama game, and I know he's improved, but it just seems to me he's more dangerous with the busted plays. So I that's just my opinion of it, but he one hell of an athlete though. That's for real. One hell of an athlete.
Doc, what's your score prediction here, bro?
My score predicament is 31, 21, 31, about 31, 20. 31, 20, 31, 21, somewhere around there. That's my score
And me,
prediction.
I still ain't got no score prediction. I still ain't got no score prediction.
It's
Oh,
hard
how
to
you gonna answer
I just feel like my tire gonna roll.
hard to find one, man. It's hard. I mean,
So what?
it's hard to find one. This is a tough game. This is gonna be a tough game. I mean, it's gonna be hard to find one. For real, for real.
But oh no, you down? I mean,
Yeah.
Nick Jr.
Yeah, I'm here.
So here's the deal, man. Like your guy, you feel what I'm saying? Like we just here to talk football, you know what I mean? And it's okay. So now, at some point, we talking about Alabama versus Georgia, and if you got to be objective at some point. And sometimes objective because we don't know how the game gonna go. But you're not gonna just sit here and tell me that every matchup
Famous
you don't
Alabama.
send Bama
That's basically what he was saying.
favors Alabama. Get the fuck out of here with that, man. You ain't, you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you ain't doing nobody no justice. You might well just sit around just talking in the barbershop amongst, you know what I mean? Amongst all Alabama faithful. I mean, so I can tell you where I can sit and say every matchup we're gonna win is gonna be this, but I'm not gonna do that. But I know this right here for a fact: if Bama can't get to the back with 4, it's gonna be a long day. But if they can, guess what? They probably gonna get that and have Beck running around and cause some havoc.
Yeah.
Gonna
Oh yeah.
cause some havoc. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And I know when I say X, I ain't taking shots at Proctor. We know Proctor is a freshman. He's a freshman. And right at this point of the year, everybody ain't no more freshmen. That shit gone. At this point of the year, everybody basically in another class. Everybody done grew up, and everybody on should be on another level. But when it comes to a matchup, I just look. Proctor is a matchup. I think they're gonna try to expose. It's all the game by matchup. And Proctor's one of
And see that,
I mean,
they're
gonna try to.
and
They're
that's
not gonna.
what we feel too. Like, and see that how we feel.
Y'all not gonna throw at Kamara
Lassiter.
Lassiter. Y'all not gonna throw at Kamara Lassiter.
So what?
We talking about Kamara Lassiter. He been locking down everybody.
I say y'all not gonna throw it. Y'all not gonna throw at Kamara Lassiter. Y'all gonna throw it the other side. Matchups. You feel what I'm saying? Matchups. So where we're gonna throw the ball? We're gonna stay away from 3 and throw the ball on 6 side. That's what you do. So when it comes to us on defense, we're gonna probably send a lot of blitz and stuff over toward the least experienced player. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I just feel like we take whatever opportunity presents itself. That's me.
As the game go on, that's how it goes.
I just like stripping. I don't doubt that at all.
Huh?
So what?
You said Kamara Lassiter what? You said Kamara Lassiter
did
what now?
I don't disagree with that. He a dog.
Oh yeah. He don't get too many balls thrown his way.
So who gonna be lined up on Kool-Aid then? Who y'all got lined up on Kool-Aid?
So I don't know if Kool-Aid gonna travel. Kool-Aid might travel. You feel what I'm saying? With our best receiver, Kool-Aid might travel.
He normally doesn't though. He normally doesn't.
So guess what? Whoever over that, then they gonna go to work. Then we might not choose. We may not throw on Kool-Aid side. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
We may not throw over that.
I was gonna bring up. What
you feel what I'm saying?
So
that's what I'm saying. We may not throw over there. You feel what I'm saying? And take our chances on the other side and in the middle of the field. Kool-Aid might take one side of the field away. The Lassiter gonna take one side of the field away.
Hey Nick, who y'all
He
gonna
might
put on
try.
Brock? Who you gonna put on Brock Bowers?
They'll work it out. They'll work it out.
We're gonna put,
Look,
hey,
listen.
sit
My
Caleb,
thing is,
sit Caleb in the
hey,
box. Sit Caleb
honestly,
in the box.
I like Jahad Campbell matching up with him. I like Jahad Campbell because he's long, he's lengthy. You know what I'm saying? He got speed. He might not have Brock Bowers speed, but I believe he can keep up with him. But my thing is, it's not trying to stop Brock Bowers. It's not trying to stop Brock Bowers. It's can you keep him in control and not let everybody else around you get off. That's my thing. Brock Bowers is the type of dude, he's going to get his. He's going to get his.
Who your X factor for Alabama in this game?
On what? Offense, defense?
Let's start with offense.
My guy, I got Kendrick Law. And the reason why I got Kendrick Law because I think he's due for a big time game. I think he's due for something special to happen in the game. I've been seeing more and more, lots more of him coming up to this game, and I feel like he's due for one. I feel like he's due for something big.
How about on the defensive side of the football?
My guy is another the same guy, Jahad Campbell. I got two actually, Tim Keenan and Jahad Campbell. Defensive lineman.
I got for Georgia on the offense side of the ball. I got Lad McConkey. Everybody knows about Brock Bowers. You know what I'm saying. I know he can eat. I know what he. But I think for Georgia to be successful in this game, they're going to have that deep threat and that route running that Lad McConkey brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I started to say Dylan Bell. Dylan Bell's good, but he ain't as good as the route runner as Lad McConkey. He's an elite route runner. On defense, man, we need somebody on that in that D line to step up, man. So I believe big old Ingram Dawkins, man. He's been playing better the last few weeks, man. He's been getting back there, man. I like to say Stackhouse. Stackhouse has been inconsistent at times. So, I mean, it's a battle, bro. It's a battle. It's a battle for sure.
Yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle. Like I said, all the talking, this all the talking we can do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's left up to the players. But I'm about to end this thing. We at an hour now. Appreciate y'all for coming on, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. No doubt, man. Well, man, good luck to your team, man.
Yes, sir.
See how this thing roll, man. Out.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Please like, subscribe to the channel, do all that, you know. But obviously I'm a Bama fan. I'm going by my Alabama Crimson Tide. I think we pull it off. We just match up well, man. This is what we do, man. And appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, roll tide.